Did you know that one of Hollywood's most fearless action stars once dreamed of becoming a priest? That the man who clung to the side of a plane mid-flight once struggled to read a script because of severe dyslexia? Or that behind the megawatt smile and billion-dollar box office lies a childhood scarred by violence, poverty, and near invisibility? This is not the Tom Cruise you think you know. He's jumped out of airplanes at 25,000 feet, raced fighter jets, and dangled from skyscrapers. But the most unbelievable parts of his story don't come from a movie script. In fact, parts of his life have been so controlled, so curated, that some insiders claim even those closest to him don't know the full truth. So, who is Tom Cruise really? A cinematic daredevil? A devoted father? A master illusionist? Or something else entirely? The answers, if they exist, are buried in a life stranger than fiction. Tom Cruise's rise to global superstardom is rooted in a past few would ever imagine, one shaped not by privilege, but by adversity. Born Thomas Cruise Maypother IV in 1962 in Syracuse, New York, he was raised in a turbulent household by his mother, Mary Lee Pfeiffer, and father, Thomas Cruise Maypother III. From a young age, Cruise experienced the instability of a family constantly on the move, attending 15 different schools across 14 years. Amid the chaos, he endured the pain of an abusive father, describing him later as a bully and a coward. Despite the emotional and financial hardship, Cruise's early life was marked by moments of deep introspection. At one point, he felt so drawn to spiritual purpose that he entered a seminary with hopes of becoming a Franciscan priest. But as fate would have it, his calling wasn't to be found in the church, but on the screen. That transformation, from a restless boy with a fractured home life to one of Hollywood's most bankable and magnetic stars, embodies a story of grit, ambition, and reinvention. It's a journey that continues to captivate audiences, not only for the roles he plays, but for the powerful human narrative behind the fame. Everything began to shift when he discovered acting during high school. Drawn to the stage, he realized he had found his calling. At just 18 years old, Cruise moved to New York City with dreams of making it in the film industry. He quickly secured early roles in Endless Love, 1981, and Taps, laying the foundation for a meteoric rise. His breakout came with Risky Business in 1983, turning him into a generational icon almost overnight. Just a few years later, Top Gun 1986 catapulted him into full-fledged stardom. Cruise followed up with powerful, critically acclaimed performances in Rain Man, The Color of Money, and Born on the 4th of July, earning a Golden Globe and his first Academy Award nomination for the latter, cementing his place not just as a star, but as a serious actor. Throughout the 1990s, Cruise expanded his reputation with blockbuster hits like Jerry Maguire, where his performance became instantly quotable, and Magnolia, which demonstrated his dramatic range. But it was Mission Impossible 1996 that redefined his career and action cinema as a whole. As both star and producer, he brought intensity, innovation, and authenticity to the franchise, especially by performing many of his own stunts, some of the most dangerous in Hollywood history, earning admiration and solidifying his action legend status. Despite facing criticism and controversy, particularly for his strong advocacy of Scientology, his professional legacy remains undeniable. He has earned 3 Golden Globes and multiple Academy Award nominations, and he quietly supports a range of charitable causes focused on health, education, and disaster relief. Tom Cruise shares a close bond with his 3 sisters, Lee and Cass and Marion, who, like him, endured a difficult childhood marked by their father's abuse and their parents' divorce. The siblings remain tightly connected as Tom rose to stardom. Lee and his eldest sister once worked as his publicist before being replaced in 2005. A devoted Scientologist, she now manages the Skyview Apartments in Clearwater, Florida, where Tom owns a residence. Cass, also a Scientologist, is married to Greg Capozorio, who leads the Scientology-linked rehabilitation group Criminon. She previously lived with Tom and her children in his Los Angeles home. Marion, the most private of the 3, works in real estate and occasionally shares glimpses of her life online, including a recent appearance at Tom's 62nd birthday. Though their lives have taken different paths, the sisters have remained a steady presence in Tom Cruise's life. Tom Cruise's personal life has long intrigued the public, filled with high-profile marriages, rumored romances, and the complexities of fatherhood. His romantic journey began with actress Mimi Rogers, whom he married in 1987. Their union ended in 1990. The same year, he married Nicole Kidman after meeting her on the set of Days of Thunder. During their 11-year marriage, Cruise and Kidman adopted 2 children, Bella and Connor. In 2006, Cruise married Katie Holmes, and the couple welcomed a daughter, Suri. Their seemingly fairy tale romance came to an end in 2012, after which Cruise noticeably withdrew from public discussions about his love life. Over the years, Cruise has been romantically linked to a number of Hollywood names, including Melissa Gilbert, Heather Locklear, Cher, and Penelope Cruz. In the early 2000s, rumors swirled around alleged relationships with Scientology-linked figures Yolanda Pecoraro and Nazanin Boniadi. More recently, he was reportedly involved with Russian socialite Elzina Kairova, and speculation continues to circulate about a possible romance with actress Ana de Armas, though neither has confirmed the connection. Beyond the headlines, Cruise is a father to 3 children, each living very different lives. Bella, born in 1992, has built a quiet life in London as an artist and designer, married to Max Parker. Connor, born in 1995, lives in Florida, dedicating his time to deep-sea fishing after brief stints in acting and DJing. Both maintain ties to the Church of Scientology, like their father, and are said to share a close bond with him. Suri, Cruise's youngest, was born in 2006 during his marriage to Katie Holmes. Since her parents split in 2012, she has lived with her mother and taken on the name Suri Noel, a tribute to Holmes' middle name. Now a graduate of LaGuardia High School in New York, Suri appears to be embracing the arts, having recently starred as Morticia Addams in a school production. While she remains estranged from her father, Cruise has spoken in the past about how much fatherhood means to him, expressing a deep desire for his children to always feel they can rely on his love and support. From blockbuster hits to emotional family turns, Tom Cruise's off-screen story is as compelling as any role he's ever played, one of fame, faith, distance, and enduring ties. Today, Tom Cruise stands as one of the most influential and highest-earning figures in the entertainment industry, with a staggering net worth exceeding $600 million. His financial empire extends far beyond acting. He's also a powerhouse producer, securing substantial percentages from box office revenues. Thanks to this dual role, his films have amassed more than $12 billion worldwide, solidifying his place among the most commercially successful actors in cinematic history. His lifestyle reflects that success. From sprawling estates to a fleet of luxury vehicles and private jets, Cruise lives a life few can imagine. Among his most prized possessions is a vintage P-51 Mustang, a rare World War II fighter plane he not only owns but personally pilots, showcasing his flair for adventure both on and off-screen. Spanning over 4 decades, his career is a masterclass in longevity, powered by fierce discipline and a relentless drive to evolve. Whether leaping from skyscrapers or performing his own stunts at dizzying altitudes, Cruise brings an intensity that continues to electrify audiences. With more mission, impossible films, and ambitious projects still to come, Tom Cruise isn't just maintaining his status, he's redefining what it means to be a Hollywood legend in real time. Thank you for watching.